Welcome to the greatest road to the show ever. For a 500 baseball team. 30-30. They're killing it. They're just so good. Is everything working? The Yeti is working. The Elgato is working. We appear to be working. Alright, so let's... How am I doing? I don't even know how I'm doing. I should not check the lineup for that kind of information. 5-3. Not terrible, but not great. But that's okay. Are we pitching against Baltimore? We sure are. Alright, fuck it. We're still not traded yet, which is upsetting. Because that's what we want to have happen. Who the fuck is Snickers? Oh.
That is great. Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series.
It's raining? Really? Why does it always rain whenever I play?
And the New York Yankees.
Or whenever I pitch. I swear, it rains more when I pitch than it does any other day. I still don't understand why this happens. This stream, we will figure out why. We are going to figure this shit out.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and there's still several games back in the division, but you just keep
pushing. We're facing the division leader.
At a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Breaks is bad as this one's popped
one down.
And he'll steer clear of the
not too shabby.
To make the catch here for the first down. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles.
Damn, that dude's hitting 321. 359 for Manny Machado.
Do his thing. He hit over
holy crap.
Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month.
That is impressive.
And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. One and 2 now.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man,
there it is. Turn this down a smidge. Don't want to risk the microphone picking it up. Make it just loud enough that I can hear it,
into the windup,
and you guys cannot.
2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't.
Did you just say full count? How dare he? Oh shit. Go glove, baby.
He's gonna have to go out.
I'm not gonna get him.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Now batting, Manny Machado.
Look at those wonderful
First
stats.
shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are 2 of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter, and a
always on the change.
And he's into
never ceases to amaze me.
The stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, Matt, now in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Here's Machado with a drive.
Really?
Hit to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty.
Okay.
That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado.
That was up in the zone, was it not? Yeah, it was. And 100 miles an hour.
Are now out to a 2-0 lead. Here's Jonathan Scope now. As
he just decided to hit it.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in now, James Rivera. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Rivera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I should have named this something about National Ice Cream Day.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first.
I botched it.
And the side is retired. So it's
leading off for Baltimore, first baseman.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
This is typical Yankee fashion, though. Real life Yankees
2-0 now as this misses
fall behind super early in
He just
first
looks
inning.
locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two.
And then the offense comes back and takes the lead, and then bullpen blows it.
Inside for a ball as he falls.
That's the story of the actual Yankees right now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's
Early on a 98-mile-an-hour
He was
fastball.
able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed
Just
for the first
like
out.
All
that.
right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And in the middle infield, Gene's so good. He can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I'll tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, God.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That didn't work. That wasn't good at all.
Eye level, now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone. But
Why is it whenever I stream, my nose itches?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to
It doesn't
even
itch
now at
this
2-2.
much when not
Oh, he
streaming.
can't catch up to the fastball
But whenever
as
I
he
stream,
swings and misses for the
I was like,
second out.
hey, buddy.
Now to the
I'm
plate,
itchy.
Brandon Evans, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
I don't know what I just
Bases are
threw.
empty here with 2 men
So we'll
out.
throw a curve.
And a good idea to hold off on that.
Number
swing.
0.
It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Thrones, yeah,
Looking to
give me a
set down
throw.
the side
Oh,
on
shit.
Strikes. Here it comes. And the fastball.
Yeah,
easy
give
to
me a
lay
thrones,
off
give
that
me a
time,
fucking
2-2.
thrones, give me a fucking thrones.
And this is fouled back
Thrones,
and out of play.
yeah,
He's clearly looking
game
to
of
hit off
fucking
fastball
thrones,
and
give me a
adjust.
fucking
That's
thrones,
a
give me
pretty
a
good
fucking
swing
thrones.
after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Had him fooled there as this is
I wonder,
lifted in the air out to left
because I have to use my
center.
sister's fucking
Is
HBO.
there, and he'll put it away to retire
Go?
the side. 1, 2, 3, go.
Is that the one where you're not paying it? That's like if you actually just have HBO?
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, and he'll start out.
But that one, I have to use her information
Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken down
to watch it.
for a ball. It's 1-0.
And I think last season, and maybe the season before that,
Thing's a blur up there,
the
folks.
first night,
1-1. From
oh,
the
it's
windup, the
terrible.
1-1 pitch. A good
The
knee-high changeup
quickness,
taken for a strike.
or like the quality
Ready to
in
deliver
terms of the
1-2.
stream have been
And he got him.
terrible.
Ready for
For
another
only the
chance.
first episode. The other episodes have been fine.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
So we'll see how tonight
To
goes.
play with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Stepping in now, Ray Chavez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Let it
Oh,
dude.
this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts
Nice and
already,
easy.
That's out number 2.
Now this son of a gun.
Ready to take his hacks again, Manny Machado, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. On a good swing there by Machado.
Smidge bit early.
He pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
And later.
Strike three as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope.
They tied it.
Step in,
Sweet.
trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Curveball, and that misses in
Let's
the
try that
third.
again.
Ball one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And the Orioles are in business here. It's
That's
a
upsetting.
double.
He just tattoos this ball right here.
That would be
Sneak a
upsetting.
fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time.
That's
to
nice,
that
though.
baby.
I'll take that.
Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Throw on to
Also
first,
very
2
good.
gone.
Nothing wrong with that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
And he goes to
In the
third.
dirt, and now let's see.
Terrible
goes over
throw.
to third, and he is safe
No
at
effort
third
in
as
the
he
throw.
moves up on
It's like he
what's
didn't
likely
even
to be
care.
a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Brandon Evans would be next. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Later, dude.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by
He
him.
gone.
The inning is stepping in and ready for another shot. Brandon Evans. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Wilmer Defoe will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside
That
corner.
was dirty.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. The rest of this AB.
Hit on the ground is short. Segura has it on to first. And
Good
there
old
are 2
Mean
down.
Gene Segura.
Digging in once again, Willie Wagner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Why not? Let's use it again.
Because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And another foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
On the
Right to Mean Gene.
shortstop, but caught to retire the side.
I
3
like
down
it.
for the Orioles. At the plate, Ray Chavez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Kemp is right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here's Manny Machado now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Sending a tweet saying that I am live on the interwebs. Mams. Cool. And now we can continue. Let me just throw the Yankee game back up. Okay. On my ESPN
here it is.
application.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, take that, Manny, you son of a gun.
Aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Why am I throwing a slider 0-1?
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out.
Later, dude.
To the ball game, and that
Is that the inning? No shit, yeah.
Now at the plate, James Rivera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and
that wasn't a good
trusted
changeup.
their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Mutter
I'll take it.
over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Ready once again, Trey Mancini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee
Double
bullpen.
barrel.
A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A little bouncer. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no.
See if we can get him without the showtime. We sure can.
Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
We sure friggin' can.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan VR. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Brendan Pinder has been summoned from the pit.
Well, we won.
Finish in tonight's game.
I probably didn't. Nope.
Earns his 3rd win
We scored in the
in
8th.
league. A roll this
Sons of
season.
bitches.
Wraps it up for the save. His 4th.
Oh, sons of bitches. Not too shabby. If we could have just erased that home run by Machado. Things could have been completely different. Oh my God, bro, go away.
On his recent spree of strikeouts, he's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Really just don't care. See that winning fucking streak? Look at that shit. That means we swept them.
Here's the 0-2.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968 to look at the Oakland. In
Nice
now,
early lead.
Ryan Francis. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now.
7-game win streak ain't too shabby.
They're really playing good. They're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
Batting second.
Marcus Semien is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And he'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Way in front of that fastball.
Screw it. I'm not too afraid of the A's 3-hitter.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in, Scott Hansen. He's not among the league leaders.
Oh,
in
hitting
home
307
runs,
ain't too
so
shabby.
it does top this ball club. Too low, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Later, dude.
Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is
1-2-3 inning. 1 more run.
Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Patterson. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time. Time for a look at
How you like that?
defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Good pitches, good
pitches. Over
pitches.
the outside corner. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes.
Okay.
For the 2nd out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys.
That was a great swing there, buddy.
Faced 4
Jesus.
strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Damian Matthews is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Do it again. He was late on it, so. Oh, I hit him in the ass.
As that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score.
My bad, bro. My bad. I didn't mean it.
Around the bases.
Joey Wendell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Later, dude. That wasn't even a good one.
Will end the inning.
2 more runs. I like it. Good job, team. This is stuff I can get used to.
Yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
If you're gonna win,
that's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I can be okay with that. If you're gonna not score runs, I'm not happy with that.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate
Aaron Hicks.
3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Settling in now, Aaron
There you go.
Hicks.
See, he's
He really
taking a
thrives
different
in the
approach. First pitch
batter's box here at
swinging.
home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Up next for Oakland, left fielder
Ryan Francis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Rather than taking 2 pitches, and all of a sudden you're down 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first.
And we'll have to leave it there.
And then you just beat that. Deadpool wouldn't like that guy. His name is Francis.
1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop.
swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Who? I now know why I got timed out last night randomly. Because when I was working with Mubot, oh shit, I hit 2 people now. Previously, I was trying to do like banned words so that you would get timed out for saying them, and they didn't appear to be working. So I put the word test in there to try and have that, because I kept typing the bad words into my chat, and I'm like, I don't want people to just randomly come into my chat for no reason and just see me typing these terrible, terrible words. So I used the word test, and it wasn't working for me. I wasn't getting timed out, but maybe because I'm the broadcaster, I have more power, so I'm able to say whatever I want. But I thought it just wasn't working, so I just left them all there, and I'm pretty sure he used the word test, so that kicked him out. So I fixed that. I removed the word test from the no-no words.
Ready for another chance? Walter Chang. He'll try and do what he can.
There's only 2 no-no words, so it's not like it's
and that's high for a
like you can say shit, you can say fuck. Like, I don't care about any of that shit.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Should probably add a 3rd one now that I'm thinking about it.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner.
Of one that just shouldn't be said.
Right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Walter Chang sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Damian Matthews comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering
Tipped
he has
into
2
the
strikes.
glove.
Just got away from him from what I could tell.
So he sets him down swinging. Damian
into the
Matthews
glove
becomes the
for the
second down on the
strikeout.
bottom of the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing.
Good job, Healy.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Catchable.
Moving to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
Oakland outfield looks stupid too. Remember one of the other times I was playing my franchise, and we were in Seattle, and I'm like, this outfield grass is cut like shit.
Now a fastball, the bit
The Oakland one is too.
here, it's ball 1. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
See if we can backdoor him. We sure can.
Snapdragon hook right there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number
Ryan Francis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know
Ow.
what I've been impressed with? He's
Get there.
really used that fastball to his advantage.
Safe.
He's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with the heater and not check off of it much.
Ooh, way too early on that.
Semien is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses.
Not the swing, my release.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ready for another shot now. Scott Hansen been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long.
Shoot him, baby. Shoot him. Oh!
And not in time.
What the hell, catcher? You can't grab the ball?
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Vogel racing back at the
track. He got it.
He tracks it down, and
that's fine.
Into the box.
It's just one run.
Chang will try and get something started in the home half.
Actually, probably makes it better because that means I don't have to go like 9 innings. Coach will actually be willing to take me out. I want it.
Pop-up. Hedges has a play.
Damn it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the
inning. He wouldn't get out of my way.
Striding in once again, Damian Matthews. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Hey, here's strikeout right here. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The next 0-2. He's just rolling.
Really, bro? You're just gonna stare at that?
Strikeouts for him in the ball game.
You're just gonna stare at that?
Ready once again, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Mutter is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Carlos Reyes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through.
The fact that this isn't that good of a team also helped me settle in.
So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Aaron Hicks is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
I believe Didi Gregorius just got a home run for the Yankees.
And a check swing here, but the bat
very nice.
Breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check
Utah.
swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range. In the
really, Mean Gene? You didn't even want to try?
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A high fastball is in there.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something.
Good shit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A's strand 1. They're down 5-1. Ian Kroll, a 6'1" 5'2".
We win.
Score tonight. Dan Ennis.
Obviously, I'm part of the game. Come on now.
Decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jacob Boyce.
What kind of a question is that? You're right. It's not. Let me guess. Pitching coach. Yep.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
No one cares. Those things aren't going down yet, so I can't stop them. Only a half game back.
An agent calls his client with an update.
Am I traded? No movement so far. Shocker. They're not going to trade me. It's just not going to happen.
One ball and one strike.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium. Dan Ennis will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball, because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now.
That was
Winners of 8
dirty.
of the last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on
Oh,
one of
that
the
pitch was
hot streaks.
nasty.
Everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The
Right at 'em.
bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Still on the Angels. Mike Trout.
He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch.
Wow.
What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a... Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Took something off there, but it misses ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing
Oh, shit.
to the right side.
It wouldn't let me
And
move.
he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
How do you like
After I
that?
said, oh shit, I tried moving and it wouldn't let me.
Single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs.
Please work.
Swing
Thank
and
you.
a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell.
German-born,
One of
huh?
their 2 runs in last
And
night's
picked up
ball game.
baseball.
No score here.
Wonder if he moved here when he was young.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with
Must
two guys
have,
on
right?
base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called
Germany's
strike.
not really known for their baseball.
Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Now another 0-2. Waved down
Later,
and
dude.
missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. And standing in.
And we got a
John
lead.
Jaso,
I like it.
and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order.
Mile high pop up. You can get it?
Pop-up, drifting
You got
into
it?
foul territory on
You
the
could have
right
reached
side.
that.
And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right
But
center.
it's only a single.
Sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Here's another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Skied into straight.
Not a good
right.
pitch.
Judges under it.
Well, but it's caught though.
And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying.
Stayed in the ballpark.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a
lot of first pitch fastballs.
Foul right at home plate.
So I'm gonna mix that up on the next batter.
Oh, and this
Later,
is swung
dude.
on and missed. 4
And I believe it's
strikeouts
Trout.
already, and that's out number 2.
Yep.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here.
24 speed. They weren't willing to risk it.
With 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Into the box now, Oswaldo Arcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Down 0-2. He's just got a bat. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Oh, I got it. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
There we go.
The 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally
Finally.
does it. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And they start him out away with a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
I was a little nervous there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I thought he had a homer.
Maxwell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. This is line
There's
to
a base
left.
hit.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Digging in to try it again, Hiroyuki Ito. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
1-2.
Oh, God.
Here it comes. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
Really? Whoever you are in center field?
And that'll get down for a
Really?
base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt.
What kind of effort you're going to give me?
You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
And the 2-out threat will
No,
not.
I thought there was only 1 out.
Says the inning is over. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called.
Staring at it, bro.
Out number 1. So another exceptional effort for
Staring
him
at
it. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Brett Laurie is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in, Mike Trout. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a
That
front door
hurts.
curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Oswaldo Arcia, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Designated hitter, Oswaldo Arcia.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that one's
3-1,
too
huh?
low, apparently.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back.
Loading curve.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Healy into shallow
Nice.
left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Bouncer down the line. Healy brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Also nice.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter.
Maybe this will work.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Healy ranging into
Works
the
for me.
outfield. And that ends the inning. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce.
Yeah, you said that the last time he was up, bro.
Here as we begin inning number 7. And he lays
Literally
off
the
again
same
for
exact
first
thing.
strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. swing and a hot shot toward third, and that's in for his second.
But he's only got 20 speed. Oh, he's going for it.
Throwing to second.
And he's safe.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I gotta raise my dude's reaction. It is just garbage.
Start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
John Jaso is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
With the
7th inning. Nobody out.
Maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that.
1 down.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Aledmus Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And
that's probably going to be the end of me.
As they're on the board, it's 4-1. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. From the stretch.
Now batting.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Oh, just starts, huh? That's good.
Dive, but he can't get a glove.
I'm glad they're just starting to get the bullpen going.
One in the score column is the runner from third.
Oh, well, he's coming in.
Takes the mound to try to get out of this match.
Yeah, they held it. Cool.
The final score tonight, New York.
I'll take it.
20th home win this year. Dan Ennis.
Only 2 runs. They didn't give up any more. Nice.
As he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Dan Straley.
I will take it. Well, let's pump some points into reaction and fielding. See what we can get it to.
A coach acknowledges
No one
a pitcher
cares,
on
coach.
his recent spree of strikeouts.
Really, no one cares.
He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Can we get them both to 90? Yes. Yes, we can. We can get them both to 93. Fuck it. Let's do it. No, we can't do that. But we can buy more. So we're going to do that. Yes. Go here. We have 6,000, so we can buy 5,000 more. Sure. I get most of these from playing franchise anyway. So why not? Over here. This to 90. This to 90. Get this up. Oh. Because that might actually be affected. That might affect my fielding. Like in terms of like getting to the baseball. Chicago, what do they got? A 98, no, 89, 98. That'd be hilarious. My first baseman is Didi Gregorius for this game. I just want you all to know that going in. Because it's very exciting to me.
Time for baseball now on the show as we
wow, we started 30 and 30.
Field
at the beginning of this stream.
Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Chicago.
That means my team has gone 12-3.
First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next.
That is ridiculous.
Standing in, Dan Beverly, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry, they're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ryan Healy is going to come on
Oh,
as a defensive replacement
there goes Didi.
now as he takes over at first base.
Number 25.
Pulled toward right center field, giving chase is Tapia.
Faced one batter,
Calls it in for the first out of the
and they took
inning.
out Didi.
And he will
Some progress. Normally they do it before the first pitch even
happens.
happens.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox.
He was their best player.
One to watch, Dan.
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And the changeup is way low that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Curveball stays
Not doing too
high
good.
that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3-1. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
And since he is their best player,
As far as it could.
foul.
He got the off-speed
Thank
pitch
you.
inside, and he pulled off of it.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Tapia. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Luis Diaz. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting
Ennis.
average into
2
this
N's.
one.
No
And
L's.
he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
But yes. Yes, it is.
Drilled to the right side. And that's
And Deadpool, I found out why you got timed out yesterday. Because when I was messing with Moobot previously, like a couple days ago, I was trying to ban words so that if you said a banned word, you would get timed out for 10 minutes. And so I would put the banned word into the thing, into Moobot, and then I would come over to the chat and type it. And it wasn't working. So I was like, what the hell? So instead of me just typing in those not so nice words constantly into my chat, I made one of the banned words test. So then I could just come into my chat and type test. And since it was never working, I didn't think it was working at all. But apparently, as the broadcaster, I have full power to say whatever the hell I want. So instead of, you know, taking the word test out, it stayed in there. And in your thing talking about the Fire Stick, you said I could test it. So it saw the word test, still has a banned word, and fucking kicked your ass out. But it's no longer in there. I removed the word test.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that.
Yeah.
He's got him off balance.
And out of all the words, it was just test. Because I was testing. I didn't want to keep typing the very inappropriate words into my chat on the odd chance that someone were to just randomly go into it. Because, I mean, I wasn't streaming, so I didn't really have that fear. But the odd chance someone goes into my, clicks like the link on my Twitter, so they see they'd see the chat, and they would just see me cursing away with two not very nice words, just non-stop.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score.
But now that I know that it works, that's good. So now I know what the issue is, so I'm not Superman and Muba anymore.
Ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Kevin Smith. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
It'd be a very offensive stream, that's what it would be. I have to add another word to it because I forgot one.
Here comes the 1-0.
I was like, there are words that I'm fine with, like, you know, like fuck, shit, bitch. I don't care. That's fine. But it's the ones that are offensive. That is like, nah, we don't need that in here.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count.
Speaking of which, I'm just going to go add the third one that I thought of now, as this motherfucker strikes out.
That ends the inning.
Moobot might have been drunk, yeah. Moobot. Over here.
No score. Settling in now.
Is it a spam? Oh, close.
Hit the rest yesterday, so we'll see if
I think it was a spam filter. Blacklist phrases. Yes. Create. Ignore the letter case. Exclude regulars? No, we're not excluding anybody.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Dude. Not cool. Enjoy the timeout for your language. Do it again, and you are banned. Create. So let me go copy this. We edit these other ones to have the message. Save, save. This one. Advanced settings, message, save, save. They having a conversation? They're having a conversation. That's good. So those are the 3. Yo, what's going on, Quasi? How you doing? Just adding more banned words. And by more banned words, I mean 1 banned word. But editing the message you get for it. Alright, back to baseball. No one on, no one out. Bottom 3.
Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
No, you can say test. Test is fine.
Digging in for his second at bat, Dan Beverly.
So what's free agency like? I'm doing alright, you know. Sunday afternoon. Game of Thrones season premieres tonight. So that's good. The Yankees are winning, so that's good.
Pro gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Malik Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
But explain the magic of free agency. Because I'm like 2 years away.
And the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Luis Diaz.
The designated hitter, Luis Diaz.
Deadpool, we're in like 2021 or 2022 in this, and the Braves still aren't good.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Oh, shit.
Now, Lonnie Chisenhall in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A big uppercut there as he pops.
That works out well.
Casilla is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble. And there are two.
I'll show you after this game. We'll go check out all the standings.
In now, Samuel Castro.
Because last year I think the Mets were in first.
Pitches a cold strike to throw, and he will be nailed at third. Now at the plate, Samuel Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Matt Davidson is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Runner goes
on a change.
Pitches a cold strike.
It's always on a change.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is going to be a foul ball.
So as expected.
No,
I started anew with this guy.
The best ones have that late action that
no
just
carryover.
at the last minute.
So as expected, I streamed last night with Splatoon and then franchise mode. So I was like, all right, let's send it over to YouTube. I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to wake up with a copyright claim. I knew it was going to happen. So I'm like, Nintendo is a bunch of dicks, and I had a copyright claim. So yesterday's stream is not on YouTube, which is what I totally expected to have happen. So. But that's okay.
Arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Popped high in
you got it, brah.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in once again, Dan Beverly. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dan Beverly.
He's set and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off.
You should have seen. Did you see if the people Colorado traded to Detroit for you were still on Detroit? Because that would suck for Colorado. So like the people we gave away for this dude are now on Detroit with him winning fucking World Series.
Even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching.
Why would you swing at that?
Other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location.
All right, Judge, come on, you're 0 for 3 today. You get a fucking hit
today, and it's really working.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time.
Now you're like 0 for 12 in the series.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Tim Anderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Oh, and he can't
I remember it was like a couple years ago.
For the second out.
I was starting pitcher. I think it was this fucking character. And I was in Double-A. I couldn't fucking get called up to save my life. And then I got traded to the Mets and instantly called up to the majors. Really weird.
Especially when it's not your home ballpark. And there's number 8, 1 away.
Now a flare out.
I'm pretty sure that same character played for the Red Sox. Like same game year. So who'd have thunk it? Yankee fan playing for the Mets and the Red Sox.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
I'm not signing with either of them.
Circle change, too low, ball 1.
Fantasy Blues can't see the rosters or anything, but my team, the Nationals, offer me a 9-year deal. There you go. Yeah, because if what it had been in previous years is they just showed like 3 or 4 teams, and it says like it said last year's record and what they offer you, and that's it. But last year's record means last year's roster, which might not be who they have now.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
It's almost like you have to go
Is in for the 3rd time.
through this and like
hit hard on the ground to the right.
before you get offers, screenshot every single team. See what teams offer you a contract, then go through your screenshots and see which roster you like better. But that's too much work. I don't know. The game follows me on Twitter. Maybe I could tweet at them, be like, let us look at rosters and free agency. Or maybe like message them.
Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Maybe they'll listen.
The change up and he can't keep it fair. 2
Maybe.
strikes on him now. Now he'll step off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Kevin Smith becomes out number 2 this inning.
But when you're on, now that I'm thinking, when you're on that screen with the offers and all that shit, you can't back out and then go to the roster page? Because that sucks that they don't let you back out. Why am I still pitching? Freaking 8th inning.
They haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first.
All right, Judge is batting.
Unassisted.
We're gonna pay attention to this. Oh, I'm done. All right, whatever. I faced one batter. Oh, and they blow it.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest.
Good job, team.
Player of the game.
Hey, it
Who blew it?
huge offensive day for him.
Chapman probably blew it. Gave up those 2 runs.
Put one out of here that ended up being a really
Then Nunez didn't even get an out. He was instantly gave up a home run. You can see your previous team roster. That's it. That is shit, man. That sucks. I'm going to have to get to actual free agency so I can fully experience it. Maybe grab, I mean, it will probably be on here. So I'll probably have video evidence. I'll need pictures, shit to present them with. And be like, hey, I know it's July. You're probably already developing your next year's fucking game.
He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if
add
he can
this.
keep it up.
Like, if you're on the page, this is, if you can't see the rosters, you can't back out, you can't do nothing. What I would like is you have the four offers. Let's say it's 4 offers. Just add a button that says view roster. And you look at the roster, and bam, that's it. You can't look at any other teams except those 4 teams' rosters. You hit triangle, you see their roster, you can go up and down it. You have to back out, go to the next one, hit triangle to view their roster. You're not going to know what the team's going to do in free agency and all that, and I get it. That makes sense. But let's check out. We got the Tigers in first place. Beating the Indians. How about that? Wow, the Indians suck now. I don't want to go to the Indians anymore. The West is garbage. They have some of the worst teams ever. Let's try. Oh, they're the Braves. Under 500, 9 games back. There are your Braves, Deadpool. Cause, are you a Nats fan? So now you like the Capitals. So are you a Washington all-around guy? Who is the #1 team? Oh, I think it's LA. Yeah, there they are. I want to go to LA. Who do they have? Who's all they got? The roster. Whoa, okay. Didn't know this was a thing. Shabams. Oh, that's why. Look at their top 2 pitchers. They got money. Add me to that. Hang on. Starting pitchers. Dude, add me. We'd be fucking unbeatable. Quasi, did you not know you could do this? Quasi! Yeah, you just hit R1 and R2 and L2. You could scroll through the teams. Oh shit, they got Greg Bird. What the fuck, Yankees? Why would you get rid of Bird? We don't have a first baseman, and you just gave away Bird. Gave away Castro, apparently, too. They got... Oh, what'd I do? I went to Colorado. They got fucking Arenado. The shortstop sucks. Yeah, Hoing, Tolles, Souza Jr. I mean, the lineup isn't terrible. Nope, canceled. Don't want that. I mean, they have 16th in contact, 4th in power. Their pitching is ridiculous. What are we? We're 4th. We have no contact. That's the issue. We have great pitching, great defense, great speed, no contact, mad power. And we have such good pitching because me and fucking Severino are kicking ass. Okay, mystery solved. We can totally see rosters in free agency. Houston. Chad Bettis is garbage. Alright, so we have Didi playing first again. So we'll see if Healy gets thrown in there. Oh yeah, Miggy can't stay around forever. That'd just be too ridiculous.
Now the 2-2. A swing and a pop.
Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park.
3-0.
Here comes the second baseman,
2-0.
Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home
I'll take
half
it.
of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
First pitch strike. There we go.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Matt is very...
game right here. And I love the fact that they can play both styles, American League or National League. They match up real well.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
Oh, Healy got put in.
Is going to come on as a
I got 2 MVPs, and I'm a pitcher.
takes over at first base.
I ain't got the World Series, though.
Straight away right. Judge is in his tracks now, and he's got it.
2 MVPs, 2 Cy Youngs.
So striding forward now, George Springer, and he enters play today.
I got robbed of an MVP and a Cy Young because I got hurt. There was like a month and a half left in the season, and I got hurt. So I didn't get the MVP or the fucking Cy Young.
Hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And we made it to Game 7 of the World Series, and I came back from injury to be a hero for Game 7, and they didn't play me.
And that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through this. Now in the box, Alex Bregman, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself.
The Yankees are going to bottom 7 against Red Sox, up 3-0, which terrifies me because that might mean it's bullpen time.
Players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch.
Yeah, I do have the shitty judge. He's up to like 85 in this, though.
To swing at the rest of the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
So his potential brought him to pretty decent.
Up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
And then Sanchez is good, but everyone else on this fucking team is garbage.
At this point in the season,
like Didi's not good anymore. This Healy guy's not great. Who else do we? I don't even know who the fuck else we have. Gene Segura's garbage. Hey, who's pitching? Oh, CZ's still pitching. Yes, good.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Who would come out of the bullpen for the Yankees? I don't fucking know.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way.
Well, the Cubs haven't been that good.
Swing and a miss.
All talk this year is on the Dodgers and the Astros. I'm hesitant on the Dodgers because Kershaw has historically been shit in the playoffs. The Astros I could see happening because the American League's not great.
Maria carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
But the National League has some players. If the Cubs can turn around, there's the Dodgers, there's the Nationals. I think all 3 of those teams are better than any American League team.
Breaking ball, called third strike.
Staring at it, bro. Don't get mad. Get glad.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup.
Yeah, Kershaw. As soon as the playoffs start, Kershaw's like, "Who am I? MVP, Cy Young winner? No, no. I'm just garbage." Okay. And that's what he does.
Ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go.
He's like an Ovechkin, Quasi. Kills it in the regular season. Disappears in the playoffs.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0-1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 27.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Got him to chase.
Are you one of those fans that once wanted to trade Ovechkin after the fucking playoffs this year? 'Cause I saw that all over my fucking Facebook. I was like, why? Why do people want to do this?
I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter.
Here's Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike.
Well, I wouldn't say the whole. Yeah.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole.
Yeah.
0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a...
Oh, no, good. Because those people confused me.
Upper 90s fastball back to back, basically saying, here it is, I dare you to hit it.
And
It's like, why would you want this to happen?
Game for Houston.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled.
All I know is after this year, the Rangers don't have to have $8 million invested into Rick Nash. So that's nice.
Went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with the run.
Because you want another dude who disappears in the playoffs.
This is strike 3, and that will retire the
That
side.
much. Although last year he actually did decent in the playoffs. He was actually putting up goals and
Tyler
shit.
White will bat next. He'll start things out here in the home 5th. And
The one time.
for this lineup
The one time he fucking
Yeah, they haven't had
shows up in the playoffs.
going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something.
This is the time the defense and fucking Lundqvist fall apart with 2 minutes to go in every single game.
At some point as well.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole.
That curveball is getting a lot of fucking strikeouts in this game.
Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tyler White is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Henry Almanzar will stand in for the
Yeah, maybe he should form a super team.
0-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Join
And a slide
take
from the
a
dirt
super hard
today,
discount
for a ball.
Hey,
and join McDavid in
This
Edmonton.
team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him,
Don't pull a Durant, because if you were to pull a Durant, he would
2 down.
take a discount and sign in Pittsburgh. So don't do that. Pull a LeBron,
Again, Trevor
although he's not going to be a free agent until like 2027, so he can't really do this. But hypothetically speaking, if he were to ever become a free agent in his lifetime, which probably isn't going to happen, because he's locked up fucking forever.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Get like
Hit the other way out to
Have-
right field.
turn McDavid into the Dwayne Wade. So join up with him. So it would be you
This one away, and that ends
being
the inning.
Ovechkin,
1-2
joining
for the
McDavid, and bringing along like a
Digging in for his second at bat.
who would be a guy they could bring in?
Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things.
It would be like the Chris Bosh type of, like a Nash. Nash could be the Chris Bosh.
no doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder back.
Did you see that reaction? Ooh, baby.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
That dude sprinted off that mound.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Kike Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Down the third baseline. Casilla is there. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Boy, right down the middle.
That'd be
Strike
fun.
2.
Ovechkin and Lundqvist being Rangers going for the cup. But I mean, he'd have to be traded, so you'd fucking get like Kreider,
Line foul up up and over
Shea,
the dugout.
Miller.
Hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
Probably the kid we literally just drafted at number 7. Fucking hell, why do I keep hitting people?
That ran in and drilled him.
And I'm not sure I'd be okay with that as a Ranger fan, because that's too many people.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Like, if there ever were to be a trade, fucking Washington would get so many fucking players back. It'd be ridiculous.
Late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 swings, and now we got an 0-2 count. Looks like he's guessing, and he's clearly guessing wrong because he didn't.
But who? What was it? The GM? I think the GM said we're gonna go for it one more year, which would be this year, and then they're gonna reassess.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That
So
thing
if-
is nasty. Try to get him to chase it.
If they don't do it this year, and they lost a lot of people on their fucking defense. I mean, they lost Shattenkirk, they lost Alsner.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game.
They traded Marcus Johansson because they don't really have a lot of cap room.
About 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
George Springer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounder down the
Not looking too good for the Caps this year. I don't know if I'd be too happy going into it.
Cash in as that ends the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground.
Where was that 90 reaction?
And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
See, I'm at the point where I don't even care about people winning a Stanley Cup. Like, Lundqvist wins the Stanley Cup, cool, I don't care. I want the Rangers to win the Stanley Cup, because that means I fucking won the Stanley Cup. I don't care about individuals. I want the goddamn team to win it.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in
Whoever's on the team is on the team.
baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch.
Dude. Well, I'm starting to get the feeling that having a high-priced, crazy elite goalie is not the way to win the Stanley Cup. Because look at the crazy price goalies in terms of Price, Lundqvist, Luongo, back when he was on Vancouver. They're not winning cups because all the money is tied in. A lot of the salary cap money is tied into them. Where the winning teams have Matt Murray, Corey Crawford, Martin Jones brought the Sharks to the Cup Finals 2 years ago.
To know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now it helps to have a generational talent like Cam Talbot brought the Oilers deep into the playoffs, but they have fucking McDavid.
Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
But I'm starting to think having a high-priced goalie is not good in terms of winning in the playoffs. Because you need offense. So if you have money tied up into your goalie and you can't get 3.5 solid lines of fucking offense, it's not going to work in the playoffs.
Looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Marisnick. He singled his last time up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's a pop-up now. And 8 innings.
Yeah, the Rangers are trying this crazy retool on the fly type of thing.
They trail in this one.
So we'll see how that works.
Here's George
Like, we're getting younger, but still kind of trying to go for it.
They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know,
It's weird.
I've seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty...
Oh, a diving stop at third. How about that? And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Last time through was
The defense doesn't seem terrible anymore. Because the first line, McDonough and Shattenkirk, that's fucking solid. The second pair will be Smith and Shea. That's fucking solid. The third pair will be Holden and Stahl, and that's absolute fucking dog shit. But it's a third pair. Last year they were playing fucking second pair, which ain't too fucking good. But this year they better be the fucking third pair.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands
The offense has youth. Like we got Hayes, VC, Kreider, Miller, Buchnevich,
Tyler White stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Zibanejad.
There at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but
They just gotta
the first 2 pitches,
step the fuck up.
Pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler White goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Stepping into the box. They look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the...
I've thrown a perfect game and a no-hitter on 2 separate occasions. Later, dude. What'd I do there? Like a 2-hitter?
And tonight's ends as a 3-0
5.
shutout
Okay.
win.
Shows how much I was paying attention. Let me guess, the coach saying strikeouts.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher
Shocker.
on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a
I
torrid
hate you,
pace.
coach.
They'll see if he can
I hate
keep it
you,
up.
coach. It's almost all-star game time. Guys, why are we... The fuck, people? Why are we losing? Who are we playing? Milwaukee. Huh. I don't know about this Houston and Toronto part. Or any of this part. But this right here, Milwaukee, 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 and then in Boston, in Minnesota, and in Seattle is exactly what the Yankees are doing right now. Exactly what they're doing. Because they're in Boston now. Here's today. Then they're playing Minnesota, and then they're going to Seattle. I don't know about this part down here, but I know this trip is real. And then right before the All-Star break, they played Milwaukee. And we're in 2022. Interesting. How many years service do I have? 4. So I have to go through 2 more years. So the rest of this, and then 2 more years after that. And then I'm in free agency. Okay. Who's playing first? Tyler Goodell. Don't know who that is.
20, 25 years from now, you're going to want to say.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen.
Center fielder number 40.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold,
that's baseball.
Not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best.
I think I think 6 is fairly similar to
memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back.
The other
and
leagues.
Play better and win.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Billy Burns becomes the first out of the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I mean, there's whole talk of John Tavares being a free agent next summer for the first time, and he entered the league how long ago?
No score.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you unrestricted.
They love to shift heavily into the
You'd be restricted in the NBA after that short of a time. There's no way you'd be unrestricted.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Scooter Gennett goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target, 1-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Like, look at Durant. Durant just became a free agent last summer.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up.
He got drafted a while ago. I mean, it was after LeBron, obviously. It was years after LeBron.
Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Kemp is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches.
And in football, Let's see. When did RG3 and Kirk Cousins get drafted? Because that's how we can figure out football. Because Kirk is going to be a free agent next summer. So Cousins has been a starter for what, 2 years? And before that, it was RG3 for 2 years. So football's like 5.
They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan.
Really? Really? You're just gonna bunt?
Firing on all cylinders.
And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Well, hit and run right there. The runner stealing gets the second. The ball doesn't get the outfield, but the hitter gets a base hit. In a sense, it was a successful play, but it's not exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, so it's been 4 years now, but he still has to play this year.
And a step off.
So that would make it 5.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. None out, runners at first and second. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Still all.
NHL, I think you have to be 27.
Or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many.
I don't think
teams that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice
years
to see
matter.
A low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Ryan.
I think you have to be 27. That's why you see a lot of people who do the,
This is a situation you love as a hitter.
they do what they call the bridge contract.
Tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to
Like if they're 25,
The 0-2
they'll
delivery.
sign a 2-year deal to get them to they'll sign a 2-year deal for less money for the team. So they help the team in terms of cap space there, but they're set up to enter unrestricted free agency at 27, at the first age they can do it, where they're going to get fucking paid.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nah, don't give him his money. Let him go to San Francisco. San Francisco can give him the money.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Corey
4-1.
Spangenberg.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Goodell has it, and he'll take it.
Oh, now you're gonna wear Jeter's number? So we apparently got rid of Mean Gene Segura?
Striding in once again.
That's who used to wear it.
Bayless comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. This should
Yes,
be the
yes,
inning.
hell
He's
yes.
sent out to
He
second.
wants to go home. I don't want him on the Redskins.
In time, and the side is
Get out of here.
So they're held in check here. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He'll look to get something going here.
I miss the days when Washington couldn't figure out who the fuck the quarterback was for like 10 years. I miss those days.
Here comes the 0-1.
We need them back. We need those days back. Those were good days. I enjoyed those times.
Ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Center fielder number 14, Billy Burns.
Into the box, Billy Burns, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. And he punches.
Yeah, well, you know what he wants? He wants to go to San Francisco and get paid a shit ton of money doing it.
Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is
With his
pitching.
old
They can't
offensive
cover
coordinator?
right. He's done a
Woo.
masterful job.
Woo! The recipe is just screaming out for Kirk to go to San Francisco.
But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Tapia.
What would make you more mad? If...
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Yeah, but he got franchise tag.
To the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2.
That's why he's smart. He's making his money. If they franchise him again, like next year, I mean, you could technically do it a third year in a row, but it's fucking ridiculous. He'd be making like $30-something million next year if they franchise him again. What would make you more mad? If after this season he just goes and signs with San Francisco, or he signs an extension with Washington, but then makes such a stink and shit, you trade him to San Francisco.
He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Haller. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, he didn't have to sign it, but he wasn't. He still wasn't unrestricted free agent.
Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all.
If he didn't sign it, he wouldn't be playing football this year.
And they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver.
So he's like, "Fuck it, I'll take my $24 million a year."
Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And he makes good contact.
But the reason he did that is because they kept apparently trying to give him shit for a contract extension.
And
he's like, "No, fucking pay me, bro. Pay me." So then they did the franchise tag, and he's like, "How about you just pay me a shit ton of money?" And they wouldn't fucking give him what he wanted, so he's like, "Fuck it, I'll sign this franchise tag then."
It is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, let it do.
Struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Mac Williamson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Chop foul.
You mean like the people that fired the GM like a week before the draft?
0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll... Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg.
That was almost New York Knicks level of front office shenanigans.
The inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This dude's like arm and hand movements freaking me out.
The 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball.
Hey, Eli's still good. He just only gets 2 seconds to try and throw the ball. Because the line is the worst thing ever.
He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching.
It's the line's fault. It's not Eli's fault. Eli takes the snap. He looks at Beckham. He tries to look at his second receiver. He realizes he's about to die because the line is not doing its job. And then he just says, "Fuck it," and he throws it at Beckham. That's the Giants' offense in a nutshell.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Time to start the All-Star game. Against Dallas Sargent. Similar ERAs. I'm obviously better, though. Even though he has a better ERA, I'm obviously better.
Ground ball to short. This should end it. Lindor sets.
So where's this one? Texas? The Miami All-Star game. Where is it? Kansas City.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars.
Remember, this is the Miami All-Star
And
game.
that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the night is taken for ball one, and we are underway from Kansas City. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey, you don't talk about Odell Beckham's fiance, all right?
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing.
Keep her out of your mouth.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base.
She's a nice lady.
That runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
First two batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Takes this the other way.
Quaz, you can't really say anything about that because you're the fan of a team whose quarterback celebrated a touchdown by bashing his head into the wall and giving himself a concussion.
Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt,
So,
have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric.
that's not exactly a good look.
I think you got to attack him early. He's just too over.
I forget who that was. Was it Brunell? I don't think it was Brunell. I would hope Brunell's not that fucking
You
stupid.
gotta take it to him before he takes it to you. See that?
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's
Oh, that was fair?
for a base
Okay.
hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
We'll see what Dak can do.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber.
And their defense ain't all that good.
Guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Their defense wasn't that good last year, and they lost their best corner.
High down the line in left, but it'll get back in among
I'm
the
not afraid of that
crowd, so the count
defense.
holds it. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Their whole thing is they have that line and Zeke, so they can keep their defense off the field.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Only pitching 2 innings, so I might as well use my showtime.
Now a
Let's see,
swing
I'll
and a
Google it.
chopper
I'll
foul
Google
right
when
at
this,
home plate.
when the dumbass concussed himself. Football player.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Concussed himself on wall.
Ain't no one down here. Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Banned since 1980, the Make-A-Wish Foundation has given hope, strength, and joy to children with life-threatening medical conditions. Each year, the Make-A-Wish Foundation grants the wishes to more than 14,000 children, but we need your help. To support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org.
That was weird. Okay, still weird. I can fix this. Hang on. Why? It's on my TV. But it's not on here. I apparently did break it. I'm gonna try and I don't know, unplug it. See if that works. I guess. It's the white plug. The players are doing some crazy shit. See how nothing's happening. Hang on, let me get rid of that. No, I actually want that. Let me get rid of that. One moment. Okay, that's good. One moment is progress. I hope. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what caused that. I'm just gonna try and unplug it. See what that does. Again, on the TV. But not here. Okay, so what we're going to try to do we are going to try. I looked it up, by the way. It was Gus Frerotte. He sprained his neck by headbutting the wall against the Giants, oddly enough. We're going to end the stream and maybe like closing the program and then reopening the program will work. So we're going to technically end the stream but then come right back. Okay, so hang on, we're going to go here and once